Hello and welcome to another episode of Tips and Ideas with Ed Wallace of Midwest Landscaping, www.uniqueenvironments.com. We're here in Southgate, California, getting ready to install a new dwarf fescue lawn in the front. And just taking through a few of the steps that we're going to do here. We're going to be, and also give you a breakdown of the materials we're going to be using at the project here. As you see on the ground here, we're going to be utilizing the Hydro Rain Blue Lock piping in order to do our irrigation. We have 1/2 inch and 3/4 inch piping. This 3/4 inch piping is rated at a pressure of 363 psi, and the piping, the 1/2 inch, has at least that much or more from the standpoint of the pressure that it takes in order for this to burst. So we're not worried about this pipe bursting or having any problems. We have some conduit in order to run some low voltage wiring up under the sleeving, up under the sidewalk. It's going to go over to that front little planter bed area there, and we have electrical outlets over there, so we're going to run some conduit for future low voltage lighting. And this ground is very sandy because where we are is kind of at the floodplain of the Los Angeles River. It's not that far away. So years ago this is probably all floodplain. So what we did is did a little bit of a soil test to find out where we're at, and we're incorporating some Malibu compost, Blues Blend biodynamic compost that's made from the untapped source of power and majesty that transcends the rest, with the best recipe known to man to restore your soil's vitality. And as you can see here, it has all these little biodynamic certifications and whatnot, and it's made in the USA. And we're going to utilize this compost in order to bring back the microorganisms, and also to build up some excuse me, in order to build up some fertility, and also to build up the, I would call it the fiber of the soil, so that way we can have some substance, and the organics inside of the soil can get moving, and the moisture can be able to be retained, because the compost is a good soil moisture container and restore, or basically retaining type of mechanism. It's the compost. The compost is going to do a lot of magic for this yard here. And what I did is ran down some lines. We're going to rake it in some, and then incorporate it with the rototiller. We're going to come off of this head here and run our irrigation up underneath. We're going to run some Aerotrol 6-inch pop-ups with the little valve in-stem flow regulating type of pop-up. See if I got one here I can show you right quick. These 6-inch pop-ups, these Aerotrols, and they have an in-stem flow regulator in there that we're going to be utilizing in order to to manage the water well and be able to get efficiency for our irrigation. So that's kind of like where we're at right now. Getting ready to rake this out and run the rototiller, do some magic. Stay tuned. Ed Wallace, Tips and Ideas, Midwest Landscaping, www.uniqueenvironments.com. A nice little front yard turf job here in Southgate, California. Stay tuned and watch the magic.